Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Floating Point Exception. Today is going to be a short video just to celebrate the birthday of my favorite computer, the PCjr. The PCjr is just turning 40 years old, November 1st of this year, and I just wanted to give a little bit of a celebration of happy birthday to my favorite computer. And in that I wrote a small program to do some graphics work. I have never done this before outside of simple stuff in BASIC when I was a kid. So as a little bit of a learning experience, and I will do a short video at some point about how I got this program to work. And of course it's available on GitHub, on my GitHub, which I will put a link to in the comment section. If you want to run it or look at it yourself or use parts of it is fine, as it is all written in C, because that's what I'm mostly familiar with. I am not good enough with assembly to get this done quickly. This is actually the first computer I had. This is the identical unit. It has, of course, I've done some upgrades since then, but I've actually reverted it back to the last version of it when it was last used, which is with the high density floppy drive, driven via parallel port, and a 512K memory sidecar. With that said, this computer is what started all my interest in computers when I was a kid. My parents got it when I was about somewhere around 10 or 11 years old. Is when it first came out, and I spent a lot of time, probably like many of you, just plugging away on the computer and learning things back when you could do a lot of things yourself. And of course at the time it was all BASIC, but I have some of the original books that I used just for fun if it reminds anybody else. But of course there's always the old compute books, which were this is where I learned to type and everything else by just typing in out of these books. First book of IBM, and then there was a second book from Compute, and there was another one for creating adventure games. I had some fun typing these in when I was a kid as well. And of course the hands-on BASIC that comes with the system, of course. Had to spend some time with that one. And two other larger books that I also spent a lot of time with, because of course I was a kid and anything that was a game was interesting to me. So I spent a lot of time just learning, like I said, learning to type. First just hunt and peck, so of course it took me quite a while to enter the programs when I was a kid, but I did slowly learn, and I eventually learned how to debug. And actually I forgot some of the other books I just happen to have here. I learned from a whole series of these, if anybody remembers these. I still have them. Looks like there's 10 of them. These are little books that you read that just had a little bit of a story, and then they would occasionally have a small program to either try to figure out or debug in some cases. And I had a lot of fun with those when I was a kid as well. So so with that, that's pretty much it for this video. So I will say, if you have any memories yourself of where you got started on the Junior or what your interest was in it, please post them in the comment section, and I'd be delighted to hear how other people got interested in this little quirky machine. So with that, thanks, and hope to have another video soon. I got a couple in the works, but just having time and not being sick would solve a lot of those problems. But hope everybody enjoys it and has a happy birthday with your Junior if you've got one. Thanks a lot. Bye.